Okay, so I have a question for you guys. What is it that ensures you get your morning coffee and newspaper on time, your gifts get delivered to the right person, and that your dinner table veggies are as fresh as the conversation? Well, the answer is supply chain management. The current global and economic environment requires enterprises and organizations to become more efficient, faster, and more productive. This can only be attained through a fast-paced and efficient supply chain. SCM is at the heart of all global trade, so there will always be plenty of opportunities for high-quality supply chain professionals. Are you keen to explore the supply chain management field? If yes, well, this video will provide you with all the refined information about SCM. My name is Charul and I am back with a new episode of CareerPedia, and our agenda for today is to dig deeper into SCM. So without any further ado, let's get started. Management is the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final products. It involves actively streamlining a business's supply side activities to maximize customer value and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. One of the top companies that can help us in understanding how SCM works is Amazon. Their supply chain goes from the lowest levels of inventory to the logistics of the order itself up to an outstanding distribution chain of their products on an international scale. Amazon can currently ship close to 10 million different products. This diversity gives it an edge against competitors and makes it a perfect example of what efficient supply chain management can accomplish. Just like Amazon, Decathlon has a very efficient supply chain management system. And if you wish to work with Decathlon, AltUni Supply Chain Management Certification will enable you to do that. Master Supply Chain Management with a curriculum crafted and taught by SPGIMR faculty and get SPGIMR Executive Alumni status. Work on a live project and get a chance to interview with Decathlon. Learn domain concepts with live simulations and Harvard Business School case studies, soft skills, and interview prep. The supply chain management domain comprises planning and executing activities to take a product from the raw material stage to the production and the distribution to the final consumer in an efficient manner. Some of the core components of supply chain management are planning, sourcing, manufacturing, delivering, and returning. SCM does not look the same for all companies. Each business has its own goals, constraints, and strengths that shape the SCM. In general, there are 6 different primary models a company can adopt in the SCM process: continuous flow model, agile model, fast model, flexible model, efficient model, and finally, custom model. Now, let's learn in detail what does a supply chain manager do. SCM managers keep a track of logistics and update the company's inventory. They analyze operational performance and resolve issues. They also collaborate with vendors and suppliers to ensure all operations meet quality standards. Their key responsibilities include creating the company's supply chain strategy, analyzing data from shipping and delivering processes to find bottlenecks and other issues, evaluating and reporting on KPIs, monitoring logistics, maintaining supply chain inventory and records, training and guiding employees, finding cost-effective solutions, developing and implementing safety guidelines in all aspects of the supply chain, ensuring supply chain processes meet legal requirements and standards, communicating and negotiating with suppliers and vendors to land more profitable deals. To efficiently perform these roles and responsibilities, the key soft and hard skills required by SCM managers include project management, technical understanding, cost accounting skills, ability to understand financial statements, understanding of e-business systems, understanding of cross-cultural issues, business ethics, understanding of the legal issues involved in managing contracts. Now, soft skills required in supply chain managers are ability to communicate effectively through presentations, email, one-on-one and team discussion, ability to logically organize thoughts, ability as a natural facilitator to enable team-based decisions, time management, leadership, and finally understanding customer expectations. One of the best things about making a career in supply chain management is that this is one of those career paths which has a very low entry barrier. Whether you are an engineer or a commerce graduate, or you have say just 1 or 10 plus years of experience, the industry just requires the right skills and the ability to learn on the job. If you're interested in supply chain management as a career option, do check out AltUni's certificate program in supply chain management with SPJIMR and Decathlon. Supply chains are a part of almost all industries like e-commerce, FMCG, manufacturing, retail, pharma, etc. Since the supply chain management professionals interact a lot more with various other teams like sales and marketing, product management, engineering, finance, legal, etc., there is a high scope to upskill on the job and move to other domains. The various job roles in supply chain management include supply chain business analyst, inventory control administrator, purchasing specialist, procurement manager, material planning manager, and logistics analyst. Now, the intriguing question is, how much do supply chain managers earn? Supply chain management is usually the backbone of most companies in the e-commerce, FMCG, manufacturing and retail space, and hence these professionals are paid very high. As reported on Glassdoor, a supply chain manager earns up to Rs 10 to 12 lakhs per annum on average. P&G, Maruti Suzuki, Snapdeal, ITC and L&T top the list of high-paying recruiters for supply chain management professionals, paying the highest average base pay of up to 33 lakhs per annum. An important thing to note is that while traditionally these industries pay higher, but with the rise of recent digitalization and popularity of 3PLs and 4PLs, there are quite a few supply chain management startups like Delivery, Rivigo, Locus, etc., which actively hire supply chain management professionals. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, jobs for supply chain management professionals are estimated to grow by 30% in the 2020 to 30 decade. In India, a LinkedIn search suggests that a company like Flipkart has 3,200 plus supply chain managers, while a global giant like Amazon has 2,700k plus such managers. Supply chain management is what marketing was a decade ago. It is a legacy function that is reinventing itself completely, has a huge growth potential for professionals, and of course, will it pay superbly too. The industry is at a critical juncture where it will heavily reward professionals who are at the right place at the right time. And with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. Let me know in the comment section if this episode helped you in any way and which management career should be explored next. See you soon. Bye-bye.